Apple has just released iOS 17.4 with a lot of new features, although most of them focused on Europe, as we had already talked about several weeks ago. But let me tell you some other changes that we can find in this update. For example, there are new emojis, which is perhaps the least remarkable, but at least we will have the emoji of a lemon for when you order your tacos al pastor. There are also new features in CarPlay, with which the iPhone would not only be able to use the main screen of the vehicle, but in compatible vehicles it would also be able to connect to the instrument cluster screen to show navigation directions and similar things. Also included are transcripts in the Apple Podcast app, and there is also a new setting on stolen device protection. There's also a setting to ignore the double tap on the Apple Watch when you're using the Apple Vision Pro, because it's like a duplication of gestures, and so that you don't have conflicts, you're going to be able to turn it off. But of course, the main changes are focused on Europe, where users are going to be able to install external apps and not just the App Store. Although remember, this will work only in Europe, and even if you leave Europe, even if you have a European iPhone but you are in another country, those options will be disabled. In other changes that are made in Europe, for example, Safari must ask the user if they want to be the default browser or want to choose another one. Also added is support for methods for other applications to use the NFC chip to make mobile payments. You also get a new welcome screen when you are just setting up your iPhone, and there are new settings in the battery health section, so you can see if your battery health is normal or a bit off. And of course, there are some other minor updates with smaller changes that are available when you install this update.